Y'all really out here giving up on friends and family and loved ones because of an election? Hmm, interesting.
What are you doing, sick bro?
I was in Beyonce's internet. I came across this video and because searching for like the meltdown and all that stuff, and I came across this video of this young man, and it was kind of sad to be honest with you.
Let me make this so clear. If you are one of the people that voted for Donald Trump, get the fuck off my page. If we are friends, or we were friends up until this point, I never want to speak to you again. I never want to see you again. I am not one of those fuckers that's gonna say, oh, well, I don't let politics get in the way of my relationships. I absolutely let them get in the way of my relationships. If you had
And my family, like most African Americans or Haitian people, just for the most part, we happen to be, liberals or Democrat on paper and stuff like that, right? Even though our way of life is quite conservative. However, but when it comes to the ballot box, we tend to just vote one way because that's what we grew up and we were told that's what we were supposed to do. However, as I grew a little bit older and I did my own research and I've just, decide who I'm supposed to vote for, and my political leaning tends to be more centrist, like a little bit to the right. All right? But so I do have friends and family that are both in both aisle, on both spectrum of the aisle and stuff, right? But not in a million years I can ever see myself stop talking to my friends or my family members because they did not vote the way that I wanted them to vote.
the balls to vote against human rights in favor of your fucking pocket, I need you to get the fuck up out of my life. There is no way I can sit here and in good faith believe that you are a good fucking person. Because that told me everything I needed to know about you. There is no way we can have a relationship. Because you are not going to understand the grief. You are too blind by your own bullshit to understand why this is a loss for so many people.
Yeah, that's how election works, dude. Some people, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and then you self-reflect to see what your candidate did wrong, and and after that you just like, what is it that fear? What is it that you guys are so emotionally invested in some of these politicians that you are actually willing to throw your friends and family under the bus over strangers, over an Indian woman, over an orange man? And like, I don't get it. I really don't. Like,
Why so many people woke up today with desperation, grief, anger. You just cannot comprehend that. And if you don't have basic fucking empathy, I can't fucking be. I no, there's no way.
have you been like, because you said earlier, like this young man, right? He said earlier, like, you to brainwash or this and or that. It's like, what if you're the one that's too brainwashed? What if you're the one? Like, have you ever maybe stopped to think that, like, maybe you might be wrong? Maybe. You know, I keep my friends around, people that I actually disagree with. I keep them around because they challenge my perspective, they challenge my belief system. Because without them, right? If I'm not willing to actually debate my idea, I'm not willing to actually talk to people that disagree with me or I disagree with, then I would then find myself in the echo chamber to the point where I will ignore anything else that is contradictory to my ideology. And that's how you find yourself in cult. It's very cultish behavior. Ideas are meant to be challenged in order for them to withstand the test of time. So when you come across like this young man right here, right? That's willing to sacrifice his friends and family members because they did not vote for the Indian woman that he wanted them to vote for. And for some reason that makes them enemy number one. That's a sad case, man. That's a very sad case. Cause I was talking to my dad the other day, right? When I went to see him. And then, so he's more a little bit, Democrats or whatever. And I'm more a little bit, conservative. So as we're chatting, and basically we disagree on certain things, and we agree to disagree, and we try to see reason or logic or whatever the case may be. But the funny thing is, I would never stop talking to my dad because he doesn't see the way that I see things. Why would I ever want to do that? Why would my dad ever be like, well, you know what? I'm not gonna talk to you no more because you voting for the person that I don't like. Do you see how stupid that is? And to think that, like, why? Why do you believe that your candidate is worth giving up your friends for? It's worth giving up your family for. Is it? And that is quite sad. That is quite sad. But the problem is like when you lose yourself in an ideology, right? And then you abandon people that care about you or you're supposed to care about. And as time goes on, right, you just lost in the whole cultish mindset. And then you start to realize, like, some of these folks, you can't reach out to them no more, right? Because you're now going to have to operate based on your ego because you can't go back to be like, yeah, I was wrong. Yeah. So it's kind of like that. So let's say 2020, my candidate did not win. All right. You know what I did? Nothing. Right? I just relax. And then whenever, let's say, my sister start complaining about gas prices, I just give her that look. All right. Yeah, I know. Expensive, isn't it? Or whenever she start complaining, or one of my friends start complaining about all these wars that's going on in the world right now, I just look at them and be like, I know, right? Crazy, isn't it? That's it. That's you think I'm gonna be like open their case, be like, well, you should have run the right way, blah 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 blah. Dude. It's like, okay, it was a little hard on all of us. I had less money in my pocket. It was a little chaotic for the past 3.5, 4 years. But guess what? I'm not gonna condemn them. It's just lesson learned. Whatever they, maybe they haven't learned from the lesson. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. But the thing about it is, like, I love them. They're my brothers. They're my sisters. They're my friends. They're my family. Like, I'm not gonna give up on the people that I love, that I care about. And I'm 90% sure that they feel the same way about me. They might find me annoying. But at the end of the day, dude, like, y'all need to get your priorities straight. Y'all really do need to get your priorities straight. To just giving up on people because over politicians. Y'all some sad cases, man. But anyway, let me know down below what you think. Do you think you should stop your friendship with people over your political differences? Or do you think that, like, sometimes you agree to disagree, and if something that's like uncomfortable to talk about with your friends, you just don't talk about it with your friends or your family? Let me know down below what you think. How do you guys handle political differences or cultural differences amongst your friends and your family? I'm your host, The Haitian. So share, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.
You voted against me. You voted against my right to live. You voted against all the women and their rights. I hope you enjoy your cheap fucking gas.
If you voted for that man, if you voted for anybody other than Kamala, and you live in one of the states that it was, close, or if you didn't vote, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't want to hear about how shitty your life gets under his policies. Live with that decision. Sit with it. Let it make you uncomfortable. Fuck you.
Guys, we literally don't even have to panic. We literally don't have to freak out right now. We don't even have to fucking, like, we don't have to freak out. We don't have to freak out because it's not even real. Because, bitch, recount the vote! I'm sorry!